Hi everyone, this is Tottiandor from the Keep As Collective. This is going to be a short and sweet podcast with just myself, and the main focus for this pod is to show you how the live draft aid works. It has been updated with our top 150 ranks that are out this Thursday, and I'll show you some technical um, things that you need to do to set it up. And then when you're in, I'll show you how it works and how it looks. Um, so without further ado, let's go into screen sharing mode, and I'll show you what it looks like. So I'll go ahead and share my screen with you, and you can see that this is our home page, the draftsociety.com. There is a mock draft going on right now. You can see in the first tab. I'll check it out. We are in the second round, and just moving along nicely. This is going to be our template to check out the live draft aid. So I've intentionally logged out so that you can see how everything looks if you want to log out. So if you go to the 23-24 draft kit, you can either select the draft aid from the drop-down menu, or if you go to the draft kit main site, you can select it under the projections, trackers, and aids, and you go to live draft aid. So if you have a draft kit purchased or an ultimate pass and you're already logged in, then you'll be on the site. But if not, you need to log in, which you can do with Gmail or email. I recommend not using the Facebook login because it's a bit of there's some issues with that. So here is the live draft aid that we refresh every time we change or draft that changes something in the projections, or we put out a new set of ranks. So you have two choices on how to use the draft aid. You either use the embedded version of the draft aid, or you can open it in a new window. I recommend doing it in a new window. So you click on the live draft aid and it opens up in a new window, this little app that DraftLab has done. And all you need to do is enter your Fantrax secret ID that you can find on the link under the prompt. You jump over, copy your secret ID and press enter. Then you choose the league that you want to use it for. This time it's mock part 5 and I am pick 11. On the left of the screen you can see the roster, and in the middle of the screen you can see the whole draft aid. That is all the information that you need. Currently, the main info here in the middle is my next pick is pick 35, and I have 5 picks left before I do it. After that, I've picked 38. So this information is the sort of main info that you see uh, right when you log in, and you can see the players, the top ranked players that are still available, um, and you check it out back in the draft room. Then you see as the players are picked, they leave the top ranked remaining players. As you can see, the draft date refreshes by itself, but if you want a quicker refresh rate, you can go scroll down to the bottom of the page, and there is a refresh draft picks button that you can use. DraftLad has upped the refresh rate, so it doesn't need manual refreshing right now, but if you want to, then you can do it. So there's only one pick left before it's my go. So I will show you the decision process that goes into going for a draft pick. You can see I'm pick 11. Pick 10 is on the clock right now. This will refresh and it will say it is my pick soon. Um, I can already start looking at this top ranked remaining players. Um, you can see that I have James Madison and Marcus Rashford picked in rounds 1 and 2. So a forward and a midfielder. So I have some positional flexibility to go around. Um, Currently, this table is set up to be ranked under based on our TDS top 150 rank, and you can see that 0 picks left before my go. It is my go. Willian has been picked, so I am not fully. Yep, you can see it's my pick. 30 seconds left. I'm not fully comfortable with either of the top picks, and I would like defender here, so I'll go with Luke Shaw, who is currently the second top ranked defender in the positional ranks remaining. I will just pick him up. Oh, sorry, I've gone and picked auto picked because I talked too much. I'll just undo the last pick so that the pick 12 can go ahead and do his own thing. I also picked Darwin Nunez, by the way, which I would have done had I not started talking about the draft aid. So I reversed it back to pick 10, and I'll pick Luke Shaw here. Anyways, so there's not really much to it in the live draft aid. It constantly refreshes. There is a lot of data to be analyzed while you're waiting for your pick. There is our wins above replacement war ranks. You can see the positional ranks. You can see our Draft Society top 150 ranks, and you can see a whole lot of other information: projected games started, projected points per start, and projected war. This is all done by our very own DraftLad, and you can check these out in our projections too. As picks are being done, The players are being removed live as we talk from these ranks. You can go down and check out different positional ranks if you're looking for a certain position. And at the bottom of the page, you can see the roster too. So waiting on that pick 12 to do his thing, and then it's my pick again. Um, Looks like a midfielder would be the best pick for me at this point. Um, and it's a lot of meh midfielders here. I'll check out our midfielder positional ranks as well. And you can see that Joelinton is there. So I'll go for Joelinton as my second midfielder. And there goes the draft. It is this easy. The draft date will be continually updated as we go closer and closer to our draft day, and you will be able to add your own ranks to the draft aid. We will announce this in the coming days, and you will be able to upload your own ranks, and it will have a separate column for personal ranks that you can then base your picks on. So this is all we need to know about the live draft aid. I hope you enjoyed this brief um, introduction to it. I hope you will use it, and please bring us any concerns and questions you have about live draft aid. It is essentially the mother of the toolkit that we unveiled um, at the end of last season. It uses all the data that we have gathered and put together on our site in a concise and usable way to help you draft on the spot. I hope you enjoyed this short introduction, and I'll check back with you later on the week with our regular scheduled episode. Thank you all, and keep keep getting people into the inner circle at the Draft Society. Remember, you want to win, but you want to win a league that is challenging, and that is the best way to do it. Adios.